Another thing happened at the UFC fight, that obviously takes into play things that Sean Strickland said about Canada, about Justin Trudeau, about all of this shit. He went hard on Canadians and that Canadian reporter in that clip that went viral. But apparently, a lot of people who went to UFC share his thoughts. Political chants erupt at UFC 297, an intersection of sports and politics. UFC fans are definitely not fond of Justin Trudeau. Serenade Canadian Prime Minister with "Fuck Trudeau" chant.
Yeah.
This was glorious at 297. Listen to this. And then even had Joe Rogan, who is doing his reaction to it, right? He does a reaction to what they're chanting here.
Fuck Trudeau.
I was at the UFC
yelling "Fuck Trudeau."
Love it.
Is that Brendan Schaub said I love
it? Yeah.
Canada,
piece of shit.
Canada, get your shit together. Come back to what you used to be.
And again, you just have to reiterate that this is solely a UFC thing. Like, it doesn't seem like right now there's any other sports league out there that embraces this kind of thing, that embraces this kind of controversy. It's all just propagating left-wing talking points.
Yep.
But UFC, if you want to be left-wing and push your shit in there, if you're a fighter, they're totally fine with it. But they're fine with everything else as well. And really no other sport out there is going to have, the commissioner walk out with Donald Trump, do all of these things, and embrace a section of sports fans that had been pushed away for the last decade in every other sport.
Yep.
And I think that's why we continue to see UFC flourish.
We're at the point in the NBA now where a coach is actually slamming not players, but fans for booing the opposing players. Think about how soft the NBA has gotten.
Soft. Yep.
Yeah, so,
I love it, man. I love it. And you nailed it, Ryan. These are sports fans who have been shunned from other sports organizations, and they're accepted here. They're accepted in the UFC. They can say whatever the fuck they want. It's because the commissioner allows they're told, the fighters can say whatever the fuck they want, and the fans can say whatever they want. They can believe what they want, and that's why UFC's flourishing. You nailed it.
Yeah, man. First off,
go ahead, Malcolm.
I just wanted to say, man, first off, I want to give my condolences, though, for all the Canadians that might have been in the crowd and, just chanting that, because they're definitely going to be disappeared under the cover at night. So, again, you guys, if you're Canadian and you were actually engaging in that chant, good job. But, you might want to go into hiding. But that being said, man, it's just it's smart business 101. You're embracing a counterculture that has already been responsible for the death of a lot of businesses. Like we saw it with Sports Illustrated. And now they're suffering the consequences of it, man. They're alienating a lot of people. And so now it's just look at what the UFC does. It's novel that we just don't say anything. We just let people be people. Holy crap. That is amazing business. Hire me as CEO. I will make your sports company great overnight. But it's so obvious. But it's just a testament to how much we've jumped the shark now. And, those poor Canuckistanis that were cheering that, man, my heart goes out to them. But you guys, that's a good blow for freedom, man. I think Trudeau needed to hear that.
Yeah, I imagine he's going to try to silence all of them. So RIP, they're not going to be able to buy any more tickets to a UFC event because their bank accounts are going to be frozen in the morning. But that is what it is. But a great event last night, UFC 297.